Hi everyone. In this short video, I'm just going to say, I'm going to explain who we are. We are seeing that in scripture when Abraham was down because he haven't got a son. God made this beautiful illustration. It has multiple dimensions, but as of now, I'm just going to highlight the key thing what we have to understand from this incident in Bible. So we are seeing God made Abraham to understand this. So we are seeing Abraham talking to God that I have not got a son. So what God did, he motivated Abraham when he felt low. In fact, what God did is that he called Abraham to come out of his tent and he asked him to see the sky and count the stars. God told Abraham, just go ahead and count the stars. After a moment, God told this is how your generation is going to be. So, we are able to understand that we are all the children of Abraham because of Jesus Christ. So, we are, we are a generation of stars because God was telling Abraham that your generation will be like these stars. It has a lot of spiritual meaning in it. So I'm just going to highlight few things about stars. So at first we are seeing what God did. So we are seeing in Genesis God called the firmament he created as heaven. God separated water from waters and made it. So the stars are present here. They are located in in a higher position. So the stars indicated in generation, the stars indicated in the Bible, in Bible chapter 13, indicates a generation of people who are separated from the world. And also, we have to understand that as the stars are high, we are also the generation of Abraham. By God's grace, the generation of Abraham, they are in a higher level than this world. When we look into the stars, we are able to see that they are not constant. We are constantly seeing that the stars keep on moving because the earth is rotating. Similarly, the generation of Abraham means it's not just fixed to a particular timeline. So God was telling about different timelines of generation that is going to come after Abraham. So Abraham received this kind of blessing, not just a single generation, but a generations across various timelines. So God was blessing Abraham that your generation will be like this. It means that your generation is not going to be just on a particular timeline. Till the heavens and earth are there, yes, your generation is going to be there. And we are seeing when we look into a star, they all look so bright and shiny, isn't it? So this indicates that the generation of Abraham or the believers, so we'll also be bright and shiny because God will make us righteous. We are seeing this in book of Daniel 12:3. So how the stars look, they are bright. So similarly, we are also will be bright, and not just us, will also make many to turn towards righteousness. And also, when you look into the stars, we have to understand that stars are unreachable, especially for the people of the earth. They can just see the star, but they can't touch it, they can't reach it because there is a huge gap or there is a difference in distance. Likewise, the generation of Abraham, to be more precise, us, the believers, they are also so high, which means that we are separated from this world, and also no worldly thoughts or anything can reach out to them. So, what I'm trying to say is that, like the stars, how they are so far away from the world, a Christian life will be so far away from this world, from the worldly thoughts, from the flesh, the thoughts of the flesh. We'll be away from it. And also, another thing we have to understand is that though the stars looks the same when we see from earth, all the stars looks like same, but when we go closer we can see that each star is unique in size, shape, its brightness, and everything. Similar to this, in the generation of Abraham, though we are all stars, we are all a generation of stars, but what we can see is each and every one of us will have a difference in glory. So this depends upon each and every person, each and every believer. Even though, according to the world, everything looks same, but when we come close, we can understand that each and every one is so unique in the eyes of God, and our glory is also going to be different. And another thing, what we can see is we can see the light emitted by the stars. So, what does it mean? It indicates that we all will emit the qualities of Jesus Christ. We all shed light to the people in the dark. So, I'm just going to just say that we are not just ordinary people. We might look like ordinary people, but it's not so. We are like the stars in the sky. So, whenever we feel low, we have to understand that God has separated us from this world. God has put us in a higher position. God has helped us to emit the light, emit the qualities of Jesus Christ to this world. And our glory is different. So, thanks for watching. Have a good day.